Anthony Lyman of 92.3 The Fan said that SHEDEUR Sanders won the NFL free agent. And also, hey, Justin Fields, he's on the move. He's been traded. And we getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. Do me a solid. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Will you do that for me? Let's get this show started. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
God hand on me, that's enough, ay, we good, on me, God got his hand on me, any devil try to plan on me, gon' need a plan B, you can plan on me, but we good, on me, God got his hand on me, too blessed if you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, ay, we good, on me, God got his hand on me, any devil try to plan on me, gon' need a plan B, you can plan on me, but we good, on me, God got his hand on me.
Anthony Lyman, who is a co-host of the Ken and Lyman Show, right there on 92.3 The Fan of Cleveland, he's saying that SHEDEUR Sanders won the Browns NFL free agency. This is what he said per the BROWNNation.com. Anthony Lyman, one of SHEDEUR's biggest haters, said these words right here, that SHEDEUR Sanders is the biggest winner of the Cleveland Browns free agency, pointing out that the team focused on adding offensive linemen while not signing another quarterback. For SHEDEUR Sanders, free agents was a massive win. Let's face it, if they brought in Malik Willis, that would have been a big-time loss. It's funny, everybody naturally said it's Deshaun Watson's job to lose because they remember Deshaun Watson from 5 years ago. We have seen him more recently, and he's not been good. They wanted SHEDEUR Sanders to win until further notice. That's by BROWNSNation.com. Once again, one of SHEDEUR Sanders' biggest haters on the internet, on the podcast, on the radio, saying that SHEDEUR Sanders won the Browns NFL free agency with all the offensive linemen that Andrew Berry have brought in to stabilize the offense this year up under Todd Monken in 2026. Let's listen to Anthony Lyman or what he had to say right there on the radio station. Let's go.
Andrews, did you find free agency to be a win for SHEDEUR? Did you find it to be a win for the Browns quarterback room in general?
It was a huge win. I can't say for the quarterback room because they did not improve the quarterback room. So until further notice.
Well, the quarterbacks in the room was probably a win for.
For SHEDEUR Sanders, this is a massive win because let's face it, if they brought in Malik Willis, that would have been a big time loss. They didn't. So, right now, it's funny. Everybody nationally says Deshaun Watson's his to lose because they remember Deshaun Watson from 5 years ago. We've seen him more recently.
Well, Zach says anybody who says that's an idiot. Was that the quote that he said?
Yes, but it seems like that's what everybody's saying. But you and I are kind of on the same page. We're like, no, I mean, they want Deshaun Watson. They want SHEDEUR Sanders to win.
Yeah.
Until further notice, right? Like, let's see, because there's still time. And when did they bring in Joe Flacco last year?
I think the people
very late.
April 11th. The people who are from a national perspective, I just don't think that they have boots on the ground to understand, how the city may feel about it. I think it's the opposite. I really do think it's SHEDEUR's job to lose. And I think it was a good free agency for him where you have new people coming in on the offensive line. Now, they are going to be better than what you assume your old offensive line is going to be. Now, I specified earlier in the show the challenges that are laid out for George Warhop to get these guys playing in the right direction, get these guys all on the same page. You have new free agents because you can go one of two ways, obviously. You could have a real bad offensive line when you bring them up in free agency. You can have a decent one. I don't know if you're going to have one that's just automatically becomes a top 10 offensive line in the NFL. And if you're not a top 5 offensive line, most fans just think their offensive lines are terrible if they're not well known as one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. It's so dreadfully important, and I love proving people wrong about where they sit on offensive lines when they try to tell me it's not important. Some still do in 2026. It's going to be important for SHEDEUR. SHEDEUR's used to running for his life. He had to do it in Colorado. He had to do it to some certain degree last year. I want to see him with a little bit more time. But
that's Anthony Lyman right there on the radio station. You heard him. You heard him right there loud and clear that SHEDEUR Sanders is the biggest winner for the Cleveland Browns during this NFL free agency. I don't understand why they couldn't see that at first. I don't understand why they were trying to push the narrative when every quarterback came available. They act like they wanted every quarterback but SHEDEUR Sanders. I can't understand why the Cleveland media just don't want to see their team develop their own quarterback. They drafted SHEDEUR. They drafted SHEDEUR. The Cleveland Browns drafted SHEDEUR. Matter of fact, they used 2 picks to move up to draft SHEDEUR. So, if they saw something in Andrew Berry, who I'm saying, and saw his value, why not give him a chance? Well, they gave SHEDEUR a chance. He started the last 7 games of the season, and he should have been the starting quarterback from the beginning of the season. But that was the former head coach decision, Kevin Stefanski, and we saw how that turned out when they didn't go to SHEDEUR Sanders. He ended up winning 3 games as a starting quarterback. Should have won 5. I believe he would have won the Buffalo Bill games, and he definitely should have beat Cam Ward in the Tennessee Titan game. The defense just didn't come to play that game. Jim Schwartz's defense didn't come to play that game. They gave up too many points, but SHEDEUR rallied the team, and he kept them in the game. Matter of fact, on the last drive, he showed them who he was. And matter of fact, if I push it a little bit more farther, SHEDEUR should have won the Baltimore game if Lavendar had caught that ball. So really, SHEDEUR Sanders should have been 6-1 as a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. You disagree with me, or you agree with me? I'm just trying to tell you, should have won the Buffalo game, should have won the Tennessee Titan game, and should have won the Baltimore Ravens game. That's 3 games they lost, they should have won. And he already won 3 games. Hey, SHEDEUR Sanders should have been 6-1 as a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He should have, y'all. He just should have. That boy went out there and put on a show. Everybody said he showed spurts. He showed flashes at times. Hey, he did that without any first-team reps as a bag-up quarterback. He didn't get a chance to practice with the first team until the week he started. And then to go out there and do that, I understand he need to cut down on the interception. We get that. We get that. But more comfortable he will be this year. I promise you. I guarantee you he won't throw that many interceptions this year. It's a good thing for SHEDEUR to got a chance to play in those last 7 games. SHEDEUR got a chance to get in the game and feel the speed of the game, because it's a different type of game in the NFL for as speed-wise, because you got a lot of guys out there, man, they can go get it. You know, you got a lot of people that played college football never made it to the NFL because they weren't that good. But it's only a few players that get a chance to play in the NFL, and they are real good. So when SHEDEUR is out there playing against the best, and he looked it like he did, and now that Andrew Berry have fixed that offensive line, man, SHEDEUR finna go out there and turn up. Get you another wide receiver. Get you another wide receiver, and we in the game. We in the game to go with Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Bond, and Harold Fanning with that new offensive line. He got 2 offensive linemen from free agents that's on that offensive line. They was all pros 3 and 4 years ago. All pros. They was all pro. He got the center was an all pro, and he got that Tiger was an all pro. And I'm telling you, this could be the year for SHEDEUR Sanders and the Cleveland Browns to make a jump in the AFC. And I'm telling you right now, if they get another wide receiver and fix that left side of the offensive lineman, we coming for the AFC North. We coming for it. We going to win the division. or we're going to go to the playoff as a wild card. I'm stamping it right now. Can I get anybody to stamp with me right now? SHEDEUR Sanders will be in the playoff this upcoming year. If you believe that, W12 in the chat. If you believe it, don't fool me now. Don't fake me out. If you ain't a fan, if you don't believe in SHEDEUR, don't put nothing in there. But if you do, W12 in the chat. W12 in the chat. All right. Look at here. Big time news today was a big time trade from the New York Jets. The New York Jets traded Justin Fields, who was their starting quarterback last year, to the Kansas City Chiefs. My dog, my homeboy from the state of Georgia, is moving from the New York City to Kansas City, playing with Patrick Mahomes. Gonna bag up Patrick Mahomes. You know, Patrick Mahomes been a little injured prone for the last 2 to 3 years. Now he get a chance to go get tutored by Andy Reid. And boy, they probably gonna make that boy into a dynamite. You hear me? They finna fix Justin Fields at that quarterback position, because we know he got the run ability. They finna fix that passing game for him. Yeah, and they brought back the offense coordinator from 2 years ago. Yeah, they finna get out there and ball. They finna help. They gonna help Justin Fields game. Let's listen to the breaking news of Justin Fields getting traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go.
Breaking news in the NFL Network newsroom. Justin Fields will have a new home for the 2026 season. Sources tell me and colleague Tom Pelissero that the New York Jets are completing a trade to send Justin Fields, their starter for most of last season, to the Kansas City Chiefs in exchange for a future sixth-rounder, a 2027 sixth-rounder. Now, to facilitate this trade, Justin Fields, who, by the way, has $10 million fully guaranteed next season as part of the contract he originally signed with the New York Jets, the Jets are picking up the bulk of that contract, about $7 million, whereas the Chiefs are sending the draft pick and paying about $3 million, which basically means the Jets are even now for what they gave up to trade for Geno Smith.
Once again, want to say congratulations to Justin Fields. He's being traded from the New York Jets, one of the worst teams in the NFL. Now he get a chance to go play with one of the best organizations in the NFL. That's the Kansas City Chiefs. You can look for big things from Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and Justin Fields in this upcoming year. So I expect to see him play some this season because of the health. Because of the health of Patrick Mahomes. He hasn't been that healthy. He's a scrambling quarterback. He likes to throw the ball on the run. So do Justin Fields. So Andy Reid saw something in Justin Fields to make him bring him in on their side of their football team. So, hey, we got to sit back and see how that's going to turn out. But once again, congratulations to Justin Fields. He's going to a winning organization with a winning head coach. And only good things can come from that. They're going to develop him. And if he look good, put some good work in, put good tape and film out there, somebody next year going to pick up Justin Fields as a starting quarterback. Justin Fields going to get paid. Just like Malik Willis did at Green Bay, and now he at Miami. Look for the same results from Justin Fields on next year in 2027. Watch and see. Watch and see. All right. Hey, also got to get a shout out to Michael B. Jordan. He won an Oscar on the other night. And I'm telling you, what a big achievement that he got. Once again, one of the best actors that ever acted, a young guy, African-American male. Hey, salute, my brother. Salute. Salute to you. Salute to you. Congratulations. Well deserved. You always do good in the movies where I have seen you play in. And I just want to take the time from Sports Talk with B. Watson and everybody who tune in and affiliate with this channel. We want to say congratulations to you. All right? All right. Until next time, everybody be blessed. All right? Got a live show tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Please come back and join us tonight. All right? Peace.